Hello, collective. It's Philander Inspired Herself, another astrological energy forecast. This will be for the week of October 14th to the 20th of 2024. Thank you for clicking onto my video. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back. So family, it's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribes, super thanks, and donations. I truly appreciate them all. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that little notification bell so that we get notified of all uploaded content. Aspire to the Self channel offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, such as this one, and two-led collective tarot readings that cover specific planetary aspects, as well as daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self. And at the very end of this video, if you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Legal disclaimer here, please know that Aspire to the Self channel and videos are for entertainment purposes only. That myself, the channel, and the business are not responsible for what a viewer decides to do with the information they receive from these videos, so please use your own discernment. In the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, please know that I'm not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be, and if I mention them at all, it is either what my intuition is picking up on, or it's part of the oracle cards, and if it truly resonates for you, I implore you to please seek out those experts in those areas. I do perform a general collective message with the oracle cards, okay, for the aspectal energies of the week. Okay, take where it resonates. Okay, it may or may not resonate with you. Okay, so please take what resonates with you in your particular situation and leave the rest. Alrighty, I am also the author, the work of both these books in my hand here. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale for children about their intuition, what it is, how it speaks to them, and how, if they listen to it, it can help them to overcome all obstacles, help them heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending in whichever way that looks for them. It is very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale, as well as the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. This is a fairy tale written for adults on healing and overcoming from spiritual warfare and narcissistic abuse from family members and friends, and how to keep that inner flame lit despite any adversity you may be going through or experiencing things such as the dark night of the soul, and that no matter how dire your situation may seem, know that you are never alone and you always have a choice. There's always benevolent beings that are around you that are just waiting for you to give them permission to intervene and to intercede on your behalf, as well as provide you with guidance, so that way you can fulfill your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Both these fairy tales are in the bard format, okay? They rhyme, so think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them, okay? They're short, they're sweet, they inspire hope, and they make you feel good as you read them. Both these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition as well as my products can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All the information will be in the description box below for your convenience, as well as all of my social media platforms and pages, so that way you don't get scammed by people or pages pretending to be me. This is my only YouTube channel, so if you see this video anywhere else than under the handle of Aspire to the Self, I encourage you to please report and block it, okay? Just aspire to the self, no more, no less. So let's get into the prayer before we get started on the forecast. I call upon God, Banja, great goddess north in the 23, Luke, the archangels, my ancestors, and the seen unseen. Please only allow this forecast from reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any low vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through or try to astral project, open a portal, remote, view, or be a monitoring spirit in the past, present, or in the future, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, when I give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf, whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see you want the collective snow by clear and concise messages. If any tried to abuse technology in any kind of way, in the past, present, or in the future, by taking a screenshot or trying to astral project, open a portal, remote, view, or be a monitoring spirit in this set, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, or to give you full consent to hold them accountable, bring them to justice in your way. Please protect me, this channel, the video, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, black magic, witchcraft, and bindings, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All-High, in which the sinner's mask be ripped off, they'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective, I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to go over the retrograde energies, then the weekly aspectal energies, which the aspectal energies is like, it can last from multiple weeks, a week, a few days, and then we go to the daily, okay, because different aspects in astrology can last from hours days, plural, a week, a couple weeks, okay, and then you have like the bigger planetary aspects, like, when a planet goes into a sign, okay, things like that. So that's what we're going to get into. So we now have 4 planets / asteroids in retrograde, okay? So we have Saturn retrograde, which will be in retrograde until November 14th of 2024, okay? A retrograde is essentially a pause. It's a halt, okay? We are rewinding to understand something specific before we can move forward on our path, okay? Each planet governs a specific area of our lives, as planet and or asteroid govern specific areas of our lives. So when it goes retrograde, it means there's a specific slowdown, a pause, so that way we understand those points in our life prior to moving forward, okay? There's something there that's specific that we need to learn or to know about. So again, you have Saturn retrograde. So Saturn is life lessons, karmic lessons. What is a karmic? A karmic is a lesson for your soul. Essentially, before you are born, you make an agreement, with what souls you are going to interact with, which ones you have soul contracts with, which means that you are destined to intersect paths with these individuals to learn a lesson for your soul's growth. The phrase no pain, no gain applies to this, okay? You typically learn these karmic lessons through pain, okay? And then once you learn them, you get some kind of blessing, some kind of reward. It doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, okay, kind of way. So you have to go through these lessons, unfortunately, okay, where you have to have pain from another individual, okay? You both pain each other. It's not just a one-way thing, or it kind of can be sometimes, but you get paid through it. And with Saturn being in Pisces, that means that information is going to be revealed to us in mystical ways through our dreams and visions, and these karmic lessons have to revolve around the areas of self-worth, okay, our self-value, and specifically how we think about ourselves, okay? So with the Saturn retrograde, it could mean that a person from your past who treated you like you didn't have any value, treated you like you didn't matter, that you were just something to use and abuse, okay, may try to come back around. This person gave you low self-love, low self-worth, gave you a negative inner dialogue, making you feel like you would never be enough or worthy of anything, okay? And they may come back around because you've done a lot of growth, you've done a lot of you've had a lot of growth and transformation on your path, okay? You're not the same person you used to be maybe when this person was in your life. And they come back around to ensure that you have learned the lesson prior to you moving onward and upward, okay? So again, it's all about subconscious healing. It's to make sure that you fully know who you are, what you are, what you're worth, what you're not worth, okay? Like, no one can dictate to you what you are worthy to have, okay? And a lot of the aspectual energies this week are a repeat from the previous week, meaning they carried over, so they're lasting like 2 weeks, okay? And they all typically have to do with a karmic lesson surrounding some kind of relationship that was possessive, controlling, and jealous, okay? And very intense, like all or nothing relationship that reduced your self-worth in some kind of way. Try to make you put everyone above your own needs and your own values and your own goals and where you want to be in life, okay? Then we got Neptune retrograde, which will be in retrograde until December 6th of 2024. Neptune is illusions, okay? It's also the dream state, but it's also in Pisces. So again, information is going to be revealed to us in mystical ways through our dreams and visions, okay? The veil is lifted, the truth is exposed. This is not time for projections, not time for any kind of lies, any kind of glamour, nothing like that, okay? You may not see the red flag immediately or initially, but you will see it later on, okay? You're gonna get that red flag in some kind of mystical way. Okay, like your dreams or visions are going to be providing with the answers, so definitely pay attention to what kind of dreams you're having. I always encourage for you to get you a dream journal so you can figure out the pattern of your subconscious and your unconscious and how your higher self, your spiritual team, and the divine speaks to you, as well as your ancestors, okay? So you can get the pattern, and once you figure out the pattern, you get the answers, okay? But just know the veil is lifted, and that's also prevalent this week where maybe you are not awoken to the fact that you were in you had a relationship that you were in or that you ended and they're coming back. that was very controlling, very jealous, okay, very all or nothing, very intense. That, again, governs over your self-worth, but also where, you know, maybe you feel like you aren't free to be yourself because of that, okay, because of how controlling and jealous the individual or individuals may be, okay. But again, this week it's all about like finding strength in your tenacity, distinguishing yourself through your responsibilities. Like it's important for your soul's growth to learn this lesson, okay, that you can be who you are, and if anybody can't accept that, they don't have a place in your life, like point blank and period, okay? So just know that, and that's essentially what the universe is telling us at this time, astrologically. It's like if people aren't meant to be for you as you are your most authentic self, then they don't deserve to be in your life, okay? You don't need to make yourself small. You don't need to flatten yourself to be in anyone's life. If they're demanding that of you, then they aren't for you. If they're demanding you to completely drain yourself, deplete yourself, you know, empty your cup to be in your life, then it's not meant for you, okay? And that you need to sayonara and move on and never look back, okay? These people have their own soul purpose. They have their own mission here. You have your own, okay? You've learned a lesson with this individual, okay? And now you're moving on. There's no need to like forever stay at a spiritual way station, okay? A spiritual way station is where you learn something specific. It's a stopping point. It's a temporary stop. It's not meant for you to house up and shack there and stay there, okay? It's a temporary pause. It's a temporary halt for you to get there, get the information you need, and then go on to your destination, not for you to stay there, okay? We're not trying to, you know, play house or make camp at the spiritual way station. We're not trying to do that, okay? You're not trying to like halt your own journey. That's not what this is about. We're a spiral to the self. We are journeying and mastering the self so that way we can get to where we need to be when we need to be there, okay? And we're not gonna tolerate anyone trying to stop us or anything like that. But also with Neptune being in retrograde and in Pisces, it means that if there's any kind of lie, slander, defamation, character assassinations going on about you, that's just null and void. Like, people are seeing who you truly are, and people are seeing who these people that were lying and spreading lies about you truly are, okay? So the veil is lifted. Everybody sees what's going on, okay? There's no deception here. We can see it. We know something's funny. We peep it, okay? So definitely listen to your intuition. We have Chiron retrograde, which will be in retrograde until December 28th of 2024. Chiron is the wounded healer. So we transmute some kind of wound into power / gold in our lives, okay? And Chiron is also in the sign of Aries, the initiator, the confronter, the one who brings about change, okay? I read somewhere that it said that the Aries, they're the baby of the zodiac, so they are, you know, the very first sign of the zodiac. They said that Aries are the I want, like, I want. And it makes me think of, I mean, I'm an Aries, but it makes me think of like a toddler from my adolescence. Like, I had a cousin that would go, me do, me try, me want, you know, like he would talk like that. And that's how it makes me think of when it comes to Aries and how they describe Aries sometimes. Like, me want to do, me try, you know, like, but they're the initiators, they're the confronter, the changers, you know, they are ruled by Mars. So you got that very like, I'm either going to create or I'm going to destroy. Like, I seem okay, you know, I'm very extroverted, but if you think you're going to play with me, I will destroy you, you know. Some people have to find out the hard way, you know, and Aries don't suffer in silence. They make that shit known. It's on full volume. They're going to make sure everybody knows exactly what's going on and how pissed they are, and exactly, you're going to find out what the ramifications for that is, you know, right? But Aries is the initiator, the confronter, okay? So with Chiron, it has to go about with initiating and confronting the changes needed to transform a specific wound, a specific trauma to bring it into gold in our lives, okay? Again, that it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, okay? There's a specific trauma that you have to heal from because it's either holding you back, it's blocking you from a blessing, okay? Or it literally, that pain gets transferred in some kind of creative endeavor, which brings you to a blessing or a award or material wealth or things like that. It leads you somewhere better, okay? Then we have Uranus retrograde, which will be in retrograde until January 29th of 2025. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, which is the detriment sign of Uranus. So Uranus is about our freedom, our authenticity. And with Taurus, it's about being practical, going at a slow and steady pace, maybe even being a little bit stubborn, okay? But being set on our ways. However, with Uranus being in Taurus and being in retrograde means we may feel that we cannot be our authentic selves in a practical way. Okay, however, essentially during this retrograde, we're gonna learn we don't give a fuck if people don't like us. We don't care if people can't handle our true authentic nature. They're not for us. There is a quote that I post that says, the universe will not give you peace anywhere that you were never meant to settle in. So again, it's like if you have to make yourself small, you have to walk on eggshells, you are not supposed to be in that place. You are supposed to be authentically you, okay? Now, let's get into the overall energies, which I apologize in advance on behalf of the universe that it just repeats. So just know if you see like key phrases or words repeat, it's because it's like, when I say there was a lot of aspectal energy, so there's a lot of sextiles, there's a lot of trines, there's a lot of T-squares, there's a lot of yods, there's a lot of rectangles, there's a lot of castles and cradles, okay, in the sky. They are typically meaning the same thing, okay, or they're governing over the same planets, okay, and it's just let it be confirmation for you that it's this specific area. So I've tried to summarize it and narrow it down, okay, without trying to deplete the message or manipulate it in any kind of way. But just know it is a major theme from the previous week and this coming week of essentially, again, a relationship that's controlling, jealous, okay, we're gonna get some kind of download, our dream state, our visions are going to tell us like, hey, the veil is lifted, you're in a very jealous and toxic relationship, somebody wants an all or nothing, you need to be authentically you may feel like you can't, okay, but you're going to be finding your strength through tenacity, distinguishing yourself through your responsibilities. There's going to be an appointment with power this week where your consciousness and your capacity is going to be tested, because you have this reputation of being very balanced, being very fair, being very just, and someone's going to try to come and take advantage of that because they want some kind of surface level peace, which means they want to lie to you, they want to just tell you anything you want to hear to get some kind of peace, to extend that olive branch, okay, if you will, so that way they can get back in your good graces, but they still don't mean you well, okay? And the universe is literally screaming that with exclamation points. This person coming back does not mean you well. Whoever your intuition is picking up on about, that's very intense, controlling, and jealous, that wants all or nothing, their way or no way. They don't want to give you any kind of say in the relationship. It's like they like the idea of you. Okay, this could be family member, friends, okay, or business. They like the idea of you, but they don't truly value you. They don't care about your say. They don't care about your needs. They don't care about you as a person, period. They just want you in some kind of position in their life or doing something for them, and they want to use and abuse you, and, you may feel like you can't be authentically you, like you have to walk around eggshells, and that's just the universe way of saying, like, get the fuck out of there. Like, you deserve better. Like, so go get better. I'm giving you better. I'm helping you manifest better. We're co-creating, right? But you got to get out of these situations with people and places and things that aren't in alignment with you. And then I can help you go get better. But see, if you keep dwelling in essentially this cesspool and this squalor here with these people that are literally deliberately and blatantly showing you they don't give a fuck about you, then you're further validating that that's the kind of experiences you should be in, okay, which is not my collective. That's not the experiences you want to be in. So let's learn the lesson here, okay, because there's a big lesson that's going to be repeated this week, where it's essentially aimed at our soul's growth, okay? It's to help us to expand, to get through it, to master our natural talents, which is, just finding strength in our tenacity, being determined, okay, not letting anyone or anything distract us from our purpose, okay, or whatever kind of goals we have set, but then also distinguishing ourselves through our responsibilities, like, proving our natural talents, proving our skill sets, all of our skill sets, not just one, okay? So carry over from previous week, okay, that's going to be prevalent for all this week. A truth is exposed to us in mystical ways on a relationship that is intense, controlling, and jealous, that may provide a struggle with being our most authentic self in a practical way, that has to be learned and will not benefit from protection. We can overcome this and find stability through distinguishing ourselves through our responsibilities. Okay, so again, it's you won't benefit from any kind of protection from this, which means this is crucial for your soul's development. It's crucial for your soul's growth, knowing that, like, essentially you standing tall, you standing firm, and you not wavering on who you are, what you stand for, what your beliefs are, things like that. Being firm. You know, someone's going to try to, it's like they say that the devil is very soft-spoken. Going to try to come and talk to you to get you not to be where you're supposed to be at, okay? But again, a truth is going to be exposed, okay, about this relationship. Again, where you're going to get an intuitive nudge about something, and you may not have the actual facts behind it, but you will have the truth of the matter. Like, you're going to see something that's going to be the truth, and you're going to have to make a decision, because you're like, you know what, I know I can't truly fully be myself in this relationship, okay, family, lover, or friend, but I've seen what you've done, and I'm standing up for myself. Again, it's the standing up for yourself. Spirit, what kind of truth is going to be exposed? Is carrying over from last week to this week for the collective? What kind of truth is being exposed? What kind of truth is being exposed, Spirit, to the collective this week and last week? What kind of truth is going to be exposed, carrying over from last week to this week? From October 7th and 13th to October 14th and 20th. What kind of truth is being exposed for my collective? Or they're going to have to... Can you make it up? Someone trying to be a present power in your life, trying to keep you back from your prosperity, your abundance, and your success. Okay, this came out last week and the Oracle reads where somebody was seeing that we were essentially, this card even came out that you're going to get this prosperity, this abundance, okay, you're going to get love in your life, and they don't like that. They wanted you to lose everything. They don't like you being in alignment. They don't like you being in your power. They don't like you being in your truth and speaking your truth, okay? But there's somebody in your life, okay, again, that whole Venus and Scorpio, someone who's very intense, jealous, and controlling, trying to separate you. You got you on one side, and you got your prosperity and abundance on the other side. They're trying to separate you from your success and your happiness here, okay? Your prosperity, your kingdom that you've earned, you deserved, and you manifested. They're going to try to take it from you, okay? This is where you won't benefit from protection, because essentially you've manifested this, and now you got to stand up and protect this. Understand that. You're not walking away, you're not making yourself small, you're not walking on eggshells, because who the fuck are these people? This is your fucking kingdom, and you're going to protect it, right? Like, it's yours. So stand up and protect your kingdom that you've manifested, that you've put the blood, sweat, and tears in, okay? Be fully in your power. You've earned this. You deserve this. Like, someone just wants to make you feel like you can't have it. They keep trying to separate you from it. But again, the truth is going to be exposed, that whoever this individual is that your intuition is picking up on, try to separate you from this because they didn't want you to have it. Let's see what they said. Because again, your intuition has told you what to manifest. Told you what to manifest. To get this prosperity, this success, this abundance. They know that your intuition is speaking to you. But again, your intuition is going to speak to you in mystical ways about this person and what they did, and that that you need to just keep on keeping on, okay? Keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving. If it has to do, and it says distinguishing yourself through responsibilities, keep working, keep doing what it is that you're doing, okay? That's putting you on this pathway to success. Don't let nobody stop you. You can't stop, won't stop. There will be a big opportunity presented through a karmic lesson surrounding our self-worth and a relationship that is intense, controlling, and jealous. And to develop our natural talents of finding our strength through our tenacity. That midweek, okay, because Venus goes from Venus in Scorpio to Venus in Sagittarius. So we're going from, the energy is going from being a relationship that's very intense, jealous, and controlling, to relationships that are free and our finances are free, that we are in this free spirit energy, we're fun loving, right? So it's going to free up midweek, okay? In our love and in our relationships and our finances. So we're going to have freedom here. It's not going to keep being in this this stale ass energy with this karmic lesson again. When it says someone, with the first card that we have, where it was like they were trying to separate you from your prosperity, your abundance, you're going to understand who and what this was, okay, and why they were trying to do it. They wanted you to feel unworthy of it. Like, they kept trying to separate it from you in whatever kind of way, legally, slander, defamation, character assassination, witchcraft, things like that. Just doing things behind the scene to try to make that goal seem like you would never reach it or obtain it. Say if you're an entrepreneur, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Like, they wanted you to seem like you were never going to reach success, that you would never make it there, that you were unworthy of it, that, you know, whatever kind of attempts that you were trying to put towards that goal, or, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to obtain here, they wanted it to seem so far out of reach that it would have detrimental effects on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, but also your inner dialogue, like how you talk to yourself, okay? They never wanted you to reach your full potential, so they tried to limit you by, you know, manipulating things. Like I said, in the tarot, the collective tarot readings, it's all about, like, people going out there assassinating your character, trying to get you locked up, trying to get you framed for things, trying to make false reports on you, doing witchcraft, trying to cloak you in some kind of energy to make people see you some kind of way, okay? Trying to, you know, take away from your clients, which all this stuff can be sued. You can sue a person, and I highly recommend it if that's what's going on for you. Put these people in their place. They try to put you in your place, okay? They try to, they try to cut you down to size, right? Yeah, you have the power, collective. You have the power here. Put these people in their place. Cut them down to size. Show no mercy. They did the deeds. There's receipts, okay? There's proof of what they've done, and you can go and get your justice. The divine, the universe is setting the stage for you to go get your justice. You just can't back down. I mean, they've already done everything they're going to do to you, right? What else are they going to do? Right? Like when you were, you know, just living your life, keeping in your own lane, drinking your water, right? People were attacking you and trying to unalive you and doing all these terrible things to you. Their intentions for you were terrible. And it's like you wanted my attention, you got it, right? You wanted my attention, you got it. You were trying to fight me silently. You don't want my attention while you're trying to fight me. Well, now you got my attention. Now you're going to fight me the right way. You're not going to get to fight me the coward way. You're going to fight me head on. Right? Like, that's exactly how this is, that Aries energy, that initiator, that the confronter, like, no, you want to fight, let's fight. You want to take it to court, let's take it to court, right? Throw the rocks and hide your hand, no, coward, no, that's some bitch shit, okay? Like, that's is the collective, they got all the receipts on how they messed up that could put them in jail, or, you know, make them pay you for the rest of their life, okay, your life. Whichever's first, because, you know, they probably won't make it very long because they won't have the finances to take good care of themselves after you take them to court for everything they said and did about you and towards you, right? Like, and for many of you, it's a whole group. So that means many incomes coming into you from many sources, not just one, many, right? Like, you wanted the collective to look at you. You wanted them to feel some type of way. Now they feel some type of way, right? Like, they feel some type of way, Dookie. Like, you got it. You wanted, you know, the day of trying to initiate conflict silently and being a coward doing some bitch shit is over. See here, collective, you guys aren't alone. You have a spiritual army. There's many collective tarot readings about that as well, where these people try to, like, literally group up on you because they knew they couldn't take you one-on-one. And they thought they could do it in secret because they knew they couldn't, not only could they not take you one-on-one, but they definitely couldn't take you if you knew about it, right? So they had to do the bitch shit, do it in the background, do it behind closed doors, do it at, you know, under the full moon, hoping that nobody would ever know, but they could defeat you, right? Well, the universe isn't in a bitch shit. And the universe is exposing what these people are doing and be like, that's your enemy, that's what they're doing. Here's the power, here's the receipts. Go get your shit, go get your justice. Go get your justice, collective. So let's see what this big opportunity is, other than what I just stated. Like I said, you can go get your justice. You take these people to court. You sue them. You sue the shit out of these people. Don't take no pity on them. They've got kids, a nanny, you know, a grandpa or somebody who's dying. Don't give a fuck. Why? Because you may have kids and they did all this to you and your children and your family. They didn't think one or two ways about it, right? They were just doing it. You go get your justice. The universe says, no, you go get it. They will pay. And if that means their family and all those who associated with them or was on the bandwagon, or even if they didn't know, because some of these people got generational curses from doing everything they did to you, they've earned it, they deserve it, let them pay. Let them pay. Maybe next time they won't try to cash a check that's not theirs, right? What's this big opportunity? What's this big opportunity, Spirit? What's this big opportunity around this karmic lesson? for the collective to find their natural strength or their tenacity. Your higher self here, your higher self, again twice. There's going to be a big opportunity for your higher self, your intuition, to come through in regards to this area of self-worth with this relationship that's controlling, that's very jealous. It's going to help you find your strength through your tenacity. Your higher self is really going to come through, okay? Because you're going to discover something. Your higher self is going to discover that light within you, your purpose, you know? Like, if you went through all this shit, you are most definitely worthy of everything you get. If your life has been nothing but hardship, you bet your ass that your life, that you are worth having this abundance of success, okay? Love, unconditional love, and happy, healthy relationships in your life. If that's been denied to your entire life, it's fucking right. It's justice for you to have it now, right? And there's some people that don't want you to have it. They wanted you to never have love in your life. Well, you know what? They're not God. They don't get to decide that, okay? Your higher self's going to tell you, you're going to discover something. You're going to discover that light within you, okay? That inner flame. So from October 14th through the 18th, so beginning to midweek, there's going to be a truth exposed in mystical ways about a relationship that is intense, controlling, and jealous, where we feel we cannot be our most authentic selves. However, this period will bring an opportunity to build a strong foundation for personal growth through finding strength in our tenacity and distinguishing ourselves through responsibilities. Again, it's all about personal growth. So this week and last week, it's all about personal growth. Spirit, what is this the strong foundation of personal growth that the collective is going to achieve this week? What is the strong foundation of personal growth? Of being fully in alignment in your full power, speaking your truth, and being connected to your higher self, the divine, and your ancestors. This card is out as well, being connected to nature, okay? That's going to help you align yourself from being in any kind of consciousness of lack, okay? You're getting out of this consciousness of lack. Again, that whole self-worth thing. Someone wanted you to make you feel like you would never have enough money, that you would never find love, that you weren't worthy of it, that you were never worthy of unconditional love and happy, healthy relationships. Because what's wrong with you? You know, pointing out all your flaws, things like that, pointing out why no one should love you or why you should never have money. Like, one of the reasons I was given literally was, and they weren't even talking about me, they were talking about a relative of mine, about, you know, like, they perceived that they were in a happy, healthy relationship, which they're not, but they perceived that they were, and they're like, well, so-and-so, it came from a farmer family and married a upper middle class man, and, you know, you can't take a farm girl and do that. Like, so essentially trying to say that just because you were born into, and farmers aren't necessarily poor either, right? Like, if you actually truly know a farmer, they're not in poverty. They have to manage their money differently, but they're not in poverty. Okay, trying to say that they came from this kind of family, so that means they definitely weren't worthy or didn't deserve to marry somebody that would take them out of poverty or something like that, that they should always stay in low class and always struggle and be in hardship, because the person who was talking about them was in poverty and hardship through their own decisions, right? So projections, like projecting their own jealousy and envy, their own shortcomings onto another person. Like, oh, you don't deserve to be happy because I'm not happy, right? But you're getting out of that. Like, you're getting out of that. You're putting yourself into alignment. It looks like you're going to have the she, the fae, the nature spirits going out in nature to cleanse your aura, to clear your mind, things like that. You're going to have that to bring you in full alignment, okay? You're going to be fully aligned here. And it's for your personal growth. So know, again, that you are never alone. And it looks like you have the she, the fae, that's going to help you be in alignment. Go out and walk in nature. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, cleanse your mind, okay? Listen. Listen with your heart. Listen with your higher self, okay? Just be in silence. Just listen as you walk, okay? And know that you're getting out of this consciousness of lack that somebody desperately wanted you to stay in, because it was how they could keep you small, okay? This is for your soul's growth. All week, okay, the energies, we have a reputation of being diplomatic and balanced, which an obstacle could arise when another wants to seek peace at all costs, like surface level peace, telling us what we want to hear, you know, not really honoring what they're saying. When we are making changes to transform a wound into gold. This will help us to put our natural talents of finding strength or tenacity and distinguishing ourselves through our responsibilities. This will be an appointment with power that will test our consciousness and capacity to retain our reputation of being diplomatic and balanced. So it's going to be hard for you, okay? Essentially, this whole week you're just being tested, collective. It's just like one big test around your self-worth, a karmic from your past, okay? They didn't want you to have success. They want you to be abundant. They want you to be blessed. The universe separated you from them so you could learn that you were worth more, and the moment you left this person, your life got better. Substantially better, okay? And the universe is just making sure you know that if you encounter essentially the same kind of individual in another person, that you let them go too. Okay, that you are in this new energy, this new timeline, you have manifested, you are successful, okay, and the universe is just going to test you to make sure that you still know that you are worthy of everything it's been giving you and that it will give you. That you're not going to keep repeating the same, like you're essentially not going to get tricked out of your spot by the same kind of spirit that you've already defeated, okay? Spirit, what is this seeking peace at all costs? Tell us about the seeking peace at all costs. What is this about? That's going to be prevalent all week. That's an appointment with power. What is the seeking peace at all costs? What is this about for the collective? Okay. Okay. We see what's going on here. And it's kind of the card exactly that came out the previous week. Okay? I'm trying to hold these here. So you have someone here who's confused because they wanted you to lose everything, okay? This came out last week. They wanted you to lose everything. They see that you're not losing everything. They want to come back and finish the job. So they want to extend an olive branch, get peace at all costs, so they can figure out a way to get close to you, figure out what you got going on, so they can sabotage it, they can ruin it, they can stab you in the back, okay? They're confused on why you haven't lost everything, why you're getting this prosperity, this abundance, this success, this kingdom. They want to know why. Again, this person is hiding behind a mask. They want to come and extend that olive branch. They want to, say, let's bygones be bygones. Let's, just forgive and let go, and forgive and let give. Let's just bury the hatchet. They want to unbury the hatchet and stab it in your back once they figure out how you were still able to get this abundance, this success, despite everything they did to make you decrease. They wanted you to have a decrease in all areas of your life, okay? They wanted you to lose everything. And they're confused on why you didn't. So this is like somebody who wants to come towards you, be nice to you, have a mask on, and be like, hey, I miss you. Let's be friends. Let's be family. Let's be lovers. Whatever, right? Like, I want to do this. But they were the ones who was doing everything behind the scenes to make sure you didn't get it. They're confused why you got it. How did you still get it? How? How are you in this new timeline? How have you manifested everything? How? And again, they want to come forward to you under this fake pretense, okay, trying to look all pleasant, like they just want a new beginning with you. Let's see what card comes after this. They were part of the deception. They were spreading lies and rumors about you, okay? But this person is confused at how you're still getting this after everything they did to take it from you, okay? This person has a mask. They were one of the ones who was out here spreading lies about you, gossiping, slandering your name, trying to assassinate your character, trying to make it to where you didn't grow, you couldn't network, but you're still getting this. They're like, how did you do it? They just want to come forward to figure out how you did it. What's your secret? How do you cleanse your energy? How are you so positive? What's your optimism? Things like that, because they don't know what to attack anymore, collective. They don't know you. So it's like they want to get close to you so they can figure it out. And that's why this is an appointment with power. You're being told, like, hey, find strength through tenacity. Don't even pay this person any attention. This is detrimental to you. Do not establish peace with this person. It's fake peace. Peace at all costs, right? They want to lie to you. They maybe want to give you some kind of offer. They may want to give you some kind of gift. Don't take it. The universe saying you're getting your justice. This person just wants to come back because they lost. They tried to take you out and they took themselves out. Like, you're here to get your shit. Don't be listening to these people. Okay, this is an appointment with power. Keep your balance. Keep yourself in alignment. Don't let this person who is nothing and no one get to you in any kind of way. Okay? October 14th. Now we're getting into the daily. Okay, October 14th, Sun squares Mars, Venus opposition Uranus. An obstacle will arise in a relationship that is jealous, controlling, and intense, where we may struggle to be our most authentic self, who may want to achieve surface level peace. Again, okay? Find strength through tenacity and make your own decisions. Don't give your power away by allowing another person to make your decisions for you. Again, they want to gaslight, they want to manipulate, they just want to lie and say whatever. They don't mean any of it. They don't mean any of it. They haven't changed, they haven't healed. They will do what they did again. They're just finding a better way to cloak themselves so you don't know, okay? October 15th, Venus trines Neptune, the moon will be in Aries. To find love, it first starts with having love of the self, okay? So to find true love, you have to have the sense of profound self-love, so that way it will be mirrored from another to you, okay? We are in a new period where the truth will be exposed about any and all relationships that are controlling, jealous, and intense, okay? As well as our intuitive focus will be on where to confront, as well as to initiate the changes needed, okay? To be in alignment. You're not going to just stand by and let someone walk all over you and do whatever. Nay, like, nay, that's not what this is about, collective. No, no. No, we're going to be confronting, like, no, like, you're going to be put your foot down. No is a full sentence, like, no. Or you're going to do no response is the best response. No response is a response. It's a very powerful one. It means you ain't shit. You aren't even worth a response. And if you are talking to someone, you are giving consent for them to be in your energy. So just keep that in mind before you reply to that text, call them back, or answer that phone call, okay? Respond to that email. You're giving them consent. And just know that that's directly how their correspondence is going to be directed towards you. They are going to try to provoke a response out of you. Because they know, because I mean, I have ops that watch me. I have the dark forces that like to watch me to figure out what to do next. Because, you know, they don't have any gifts or abilities. They just have to steal from other people. That they're going to be aiming at trying to provoke you because they know that no response is the best response and that you're not going to reestablish that soul tie, that cord, any kind of opening to allow them into your energy. So they're going to try to word whatever kind of message they have to provoke you. Some of them may even try to come to your house. Call the cops. Don't even exchange words. Just call the cops. Be like, I fear for my life. Someone's here. Like, they're trespassing. And in some states, they have the make my day rule and you can just start shooting, pop, right? Like, you don't have to talk to these people. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So if you don't want these people to be in your energy again, you don't want them to have any kind of access to you, no response is the best response. And it doesn't matter how much they try to provoke you or send numerous messages, you don't have to answer. And if they send numerous messages, that's harassment and you can get an emergency protective order. So there's that. October 17th, this is where we're going to have a super full moon in Aries. Now where this is getting tricky, okay, so the super full moon will be in Aries, however, the full moon energies will not be in Aries the entire time. Okay, you're going to have part of the full moon energies be in Aries and the other part of the full moon energies is going to be in Taurus, okay, because full moon energies last 72 hours, 24 hours before, 24 hours after, and it being a super full moon means that the moon is closer to the earth, which means its energies are more prevalent. So you're going to have the initiator, the confronter to make the changes, and then you're going to be like, let's just take a practical and logical approach. So it's going to be a big kind of energy shift. You're going to have super full moon in Aries, Venus sextile Pluto, moon will be in Taurus, okay, as well as Venus goes into Sagittarius. Venus goes into Sagittarius until November 11th of 2024. Again, this is where we're going to have freedom in love, relationships, and finances, having a free-spirited energy as we're going to be experiencing life at the fullest. So again, there's going to be an energetic shift. We're getting rid of these people. No response is best response because then we're going to freedom, the sunlight, the rainbows, right? We're getting rid of all that nonsense. Just know, never settle for something just because it appears to be the only option, okay? There will be many opportunities to distinguish ourselves to our responsibilities as we will have the freedom to do so. Our intuitive focus will be on areas to confront that are out of alignment and to initiate the changes needed to put ourselves into alignment. We will make a plan, take a practical and logical approach, and go at a slow and steady pace. October 18th, we have a Geminid meteor shower peak day. Meteor shower peak days are lucky, okay? which means you're about to soar above all obstacles and to have a second chance on life as the energy is favorable to making a plan, solving any problems, and to seek intellectual challenge. Again, you're going to have the luck here, then you're going to have the full moon energies to help. If there's anything that's out of alignment, you're going to initiate the changes needed. Okay, you're going to confront it head on, and you're just going to make the changes needed. October 19th, the moon will be in Gemini. What feels like a disappointment is a blessing in disguise. Our intuitive focus will be on, we'll be curious on the ways that we can start again and to be innovative, okay? It's a blessing in disguise, meaning maybe what you were planning wasn't solid, wouldn't bring long-term stability. So you're starting over again so that way whatever it is you're building has a strong foundation. So the chakra, my leg's going to sleep. That's why I move around a lot. My like whole leg has gone to sleep. The chakra that coincides with the energies this week is the heart chakra. And I know we just had this chakra the past couple weeks. I'm just being obedient. Okay, it's just the one that's going to be affected. So the heart chakra is our center of relationships, love, and compassion, especially since we're going to have a karmic lesson around self-worth from someone from our past that wants to make us feel like we are unworthy of things. Okay, going to try to pull on our heartstrings. Okay. It affects the physical process involving circulation and respiratory functions. It has an electromagnetic field that is 5 times greater and more powerful than the brain. So again, your bright heart light and how you attract that profound sense of self-love is how you attract true love to you. Okay, because it'd be mirrored from you into another. Okay, and that isn't just like romantic. Okay, when you have profound sense of self-love, you will attract to you all the people that love themselves and are capable of loving unconditionally in a happy and healthy way. You will also attract narcissists and other things because you are a bright light. So you're going to attract anything and everything, not just high vibrational people, which is why the universe is like, look, you need to know what's for you and what's not for you. You're a bright light. You're going to attract everything because you're going to attract the narcissists, the demons, things like that, because they don't have that light within them and they're going to go to where the light is. Okay, people who are lost are going to go to you because they see that you just need to learn boundaries, which is why it says you wouldn't benefit from protection from this. You need to learn to stand up for yourself, to, communicate boundaries, but to know like you can be a good and wonderful person without being someone's doormat. Okay, you can say no. You don't have to give people access to you, right? You can still be a good person without being everything and anything to everyone. Okay. The yang function of this chakra pertains to relationships with others and what we are giving to the world. The yin function of this chakra is relationship to self and what we are willing to receive from the world and feeling worthy. Keyword, worthy. Again, someone wants to make you feel unworthy of all you've manifested, which if you were truly unworthy, the universe would have given it to you. Communicates physical and emotional needs through actual physical sensations, heart pains, and emotional tugs. Receives messages from our higher self and guides us through dreams, receiving healing energy. This is also how we live our heart desires. Again, that Venus and Sagittarius being very free-spirited, very fun-loving, okay? Experiencing life to the fullest. Problems, if this chakra is out of misalignment or malfunction, would be addiction to sugar, wine, and love, like the inability to let go of a finished relationship or the always needing to be in a relationship. Heart and circulatory disorders, asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, sleep disorders. If this chakra is blocked, it's blocked. If it's blocked, people will be very jealous, bitter, angry, have hatred, inability to forgive others and oneself. So if someone's coming towards you, just know their heart chakra is blocked and they're very bitter, they're very jealous, okay, because they haven't forgiven themselves or anyone else. And forgiveness does not mean reconnection. It just means that you no longer hold that hatred, that bitterness in your heart, blocking your blessings or your opportunities, okay? It's essentially a thought process. Essentially, that's what forgiveness is. Fears with this chakra is fear of loneliness, commitment, leap of faith, inability to protect oneself emotionally, emotional weakness, and betrayal. So feeling like you're emotionally weak, that people betray you, things like that. Like if you give people your love, they'll always betray you. Again, it depends on vibration and if you're healed or not. Okay, and learning those valuable lessons. And if this chakra is blocked, okay, or if it's out of alignment, what you can do is eat a heart-healthy Mediterranean diet and go on walks, okay? We did have the She the Fae card come out as far as like going out in nature, cleansing your energy, your aura, grounding yourself, okay? That you're going to get assistance here. You're never alone, collective, okay? But also doing the, I can't even think of it now, but it's something that I do. Intermittent fasting, there we go. I don't know why I blanked on that. Intermittent fasting followed by a Mediterranean diet will definitely help you. Okay, I'm not a doctor, so if it resonates for you, go seek the assistance that you need. But it helps me, that's my personal experience. You eat in an 8-hour period, okay? You don't eat the other times of the day. You drink a gallon of water. And say heart healthy means like you're eating less meat, okay? You're eating a lot of veggies. You're eating whole grains, things like that, okay? Going on walks, being out in nature, make you feel better. All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity of what's going to occur this week, okay? Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day and week. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen.